For a country to grow, she must be innovative and continually create new knowledge and technological ideas to deal with rapid change. Nigerians are creative people. When creativity is fused with innovation and technology, it produces increase in new ideas which will ensure engagement and ability to succeed, thereby competing in a global economy. Creativity, technology, and innovation plays an important role in the socio-economic development of any country. Seun Sanni, an independent consultant and a vastly experienced system analyst, is the chief operating officer and co-founder of Payfi.
Payfi was founded by three of us, myself, Phillips, and Ego, and then we all have banking experience. And we were lucky at the time. We, as young bachelors, were excited to leave our parents' house and move out. But one of the things that struck me quickly was that it was as expensive, if not more, to furnish your apartment than, as expensive as the rent. But we're lucky we had distributors of this electronics item that would let bankers take these items and pay in installments over a period. But there was a big challenge because it was just for bankers, and we had other friends in other industries who earned more than we did, but they couldn't afford the opportunity, the luxury that we had with these distributors because they were not bankers. As bankers, you're not allowed to issue a third check. So we got thinking, say, how can this be scaled up? How can we give access to other people who can equally pay and afford these items over a period of time? The access to this kind of flexible payment from this electronic distributor. So we got thinking, and Payfi started from there. Payfi is a fintech BNPL, buy now pay later product. Payfi was set up to help improve the standard of living for Nigerians and Africans at large. We like to call ourselves the Klarna for Africa, but we're doing way more than that by helping Africans improve their lifestyle.
There is no doubt that creativity, technology, and innovation transforms the human experience, as in the case of Seun. The path to success does not come easy.
The first problem was convincing the merchant to work with us over a period, and also convincing customers that the fees that we charge for the convenience, flexible payment is actually to their own advantage. It helps you because when you split your payments, you have more, you have your cash flow is better, you're liquid, and you can do other things, maybe invest and save, basically.
One of the visions of Payfi is to become the #1 payment option for millennials and Gen Z.
First of all, I would say as Nigerians, the mindset, you'd, pardon me, I'll use this word in Yoruba, then I'll translate. So, my folks taught me at a very young age, they say, my yawo, which means to not borrow. So, we were taught that credit is a bad thing, but what they didn't teach us was how to use credit to build wealth. So what that means basically is if I earn maybe X amount and all of it I'm spending on expenses monthly because I have to pay everything at once, what Payfi does for the average Nigerian is it frees up some cash flow for you because then you do not have to pay everything at once. Take for instance, if I have 1 million naira in savings somewhere, when my house rent is due, I do not have to take the entire 1 million to pay my house rent. I can pay it monthly. When school fees is due, I can still take out of that 1 million and pay monthly. And I still have some amount that can help me invest. Now, the remaining amount is what Payfi is trying to teach you, that you can use this amount to invest when you're not taking all your cash flow to settle bills and expenses every month. So with this, we're trying to teach people that you can build wealth with credit.
With 13 years experience in the IT field and providing verifiable IT solutions, Seun Sanni has created job opportunities for Nigerians in the fintech world. He further explains.
We're a technology company, so our strength is on technology actually. But at the moment, we're around, 20 people, full staff. We have interns and other contractors that work for us. The Payfi is actually set up to meet needs of Nigerians. When you say average Nigerians, that's exactly the customer class that we're looking for to help improve the standard of living. You can onboard on payfi.ng and click on the merchant sign in, basically, or you can go to merchants.payfi.ng to onboard yourself as a merchant. You can do self-onboarding. It's easy. In 5 minutes, you're done, you're set up, and you can start accepting payments.
In our everyday lives, there is strong pressure to remain up to date with the latest technology and innovation, which is why we must continue to develop and adapt new technologies to keep up the pace and remain competitive in the socio-economic world. This drive is what Sanni has done through developing the Payfi app to solve the problems of Nigerians by creating wealth with credit.